Welcome to a very exciting and long-awaited video because in this episode we're revealing my new car. Last time we revealed Marty's
brand new Subaru that's 20 years old. No, it's awesome. It's practical, it's reliable, it's already fast, but it's going to be made so much faster so I can destroy Nissan.
Yeah, but apparently it's going to be destroying all Nissans, Mark.
Exactly right. And right now I have the perfect two-car plan. I've got a very reliable, practical, normal car, and I also have an MX-5, which is turbocharged and has to be probably one of the best, if not the best, two-door coupe roadster sport car things to ever come out of Japan.
Except for this one.
This is my new Honda S2000. It's a front-engine rear-wheel drive convertible powered by an inline four-cylinder VTEC engine with a 6-speed manual box. It's one of the most capable and best-looking roadsters ever to come out of Japan, with technology and trim levels that put it at twice the cost of the S15 Silvia that came out in the same year in 1999. It revs all the way to an astonishing 9,000 RPM, and you really do need to drive it hard to make the most of the VTEC power. The engine is behind the front wheels for a perfect balance, and it has the easiest oil filter access I've ever seen. With great handling and loads of power, you can pick these up for around 20 grand, which is incredible considering the bang for your buck. So let's go for a drive, but before we do, let's have a look inside.
So as you can see, the interior is quite luxurious, particularly for Japanese standards. Now, one of the awesome things about how this is designed, there's a bit of a fighter jet feel to it, which is similar to a Supra, but it isn't kind of swung around as much as a Supra is. But once your hands are on the steering wheel, you can access everything. Obviously not just your indicators and your wipers, but also you've got all of your audio controls here, your engine start, of course, and then on this hand, you've got control of your temperature, air conditioning, and your hands do not need to move. It's very cool, so it's very focused on the driver. There's a cool function here as well. I don't know exactly what it does, but when the roof is down, it's got a separate function here on the selector, which kind of pushes air down here so you can have the roof down and loving that and not get too cold. Now the stereo is hidden behind here again, so nothing distracts you from the drive. There is no glove box. There's a little kind of cage down here, a little bag net thing where you can pull your different bits and pieces. So the actual glove box itself is in between the drivers, which is quite a cool design. So here's the glove box here, down that comes. And then there's what Honda S2000 owners refer to as the secret glove box, which is here. So once you've got the glove box open, 2 fingers in there, pull it up, and there's another little kind of compartment in there. The whole thing is very comfortable, very, very functional. The only fail I've found with the design so far is when your hand is on the gear stick, your elbow is exactly where this button is here. Now that button there is for cleaning the HIDs. So if you're in first gear and you rest your arm, this is what happens. I'm actually getting wet now. I don't know if you can see that, but now the car and myself, we're covered in like windscreen wiping detergent. So that's a little bit of a fail. That probably should be somewhere else. But other than that, the interior of the car, very nice, very awesome. And I'm really vibing on the Honda thing.
Okay, it's time to go and pick up Marty and see what he thinks.
It's okay, man. It's a convertible. It's got some good things about it, I suppose.
Dude, it's got so many awesome things about it. Now, there's some very interesting things about this car. Firstly, that for a long time, this was the most powerful production 2-litre engine you could get. I think Ferrari has recently taken that crown.
Yep.
But it's powerful, isn't it?
You know what? And it's got VTEC.
It is. Now, you know what VTEC is? A lot of people talk about it. This is what it is. Honda managed to get 1 million unicorns crammed into the engine block. And when you get to around 5,500 revs, they all fart at exactly the same time.
So true, man. It's basically boost, isn't it?
It's like it's unicorn boost. That's what VTEC is.
I mean, if you Google that, Wikipedia's going to tell you something different, just so you know.
Yeah, that's right. But don't believe everything you read on Wiki. When you hit VTEC, you got rainbows flying out the dual exhaust out the back.
Yep.
Now, weight distribution. Perfect 50-50. The engine's on some kind of like weird
tilt.
Mathematical tilt thing to make sure that happens.
And it's also a long way back. It's pretty much like behind.
It is behind the front wheels. And the chassis of the car is kind of an X shape, I'm told, by my good friend Milk Chicken off the Mighty Car Mods forum. Now, I want to be completely honest. I've never owned a Honda before. I've never wanted to own a Honda before, so I don't actually know anything about them. But luckily, Milk Chicken, she's like a resident Honda mechanic on the Mighty Car Mods forum. She owns one of these, and well, she's a Honda mechanic, so she knows all about them. So she's managed to give me lots of information. I haven't joined any Honda forums yet.
Really?
I don't want to be coloured with. I don't want to be given all this information and that change the way I look at the car. I just want a pure experience of the Honda. And Marty, do you know what I don't like about it?
Yeah, go. And then I'll start what I don't like about it.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, you love it?
Dude, absolutely nothing, right? Even my Sylvia, it was amazing, but there's things that are wrong with it. This thing, absolutely nothing. And when you hear the unicorns, check this out. Wow, dude, it's unicorns farting. Can you believe it? It is so good. There is nothing I do not like about this car at all, dude. Now, I'm not a crazy Honda fanboy. Actually, maybe I am. And I'm surprising myself.
You sound like a Honda fanboy.
Dude, listen to the VTEC. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
It's like
the handling. Oh, dude.
It's like having a turbo, but not having a turbo car that's being slower than a turbo car.
Dude, they didn't want to put a turbo on it when they were
not the proper natural thing.
It's not. It's
crap.
Dude, it's called naturally aspirated for a reason.
Every car that comes out these days that's fast has a turbo on it.
Dude, turbos are cheating. When they were building this car right on the same line as the NSX next to it, they went, oh, should we just put a turbo? No, that's cheating. They wanted to squeeze every little thing they could out of this naturally aspirated engine, and they've done that.
Hey, so it is
so pure. It is pure power, dude. It is pure Honda.
Wow, you sound like a Honda kid. Shut up. So here's the thing. There's the ones that are making like 900 horsepower, whatever it is. What do they have on them? Forced induction. Because it's a great motor with a turbo on it. You can add boost, and then you get the VTEC as well. It's fantastic. I'm going to tell you other things that they got wrong. They were too expensive.
Dude, 75 grand, but it's a mad car. Yeah.
Honda hatchback that's rear-wheel drive.
Dude, would you get one of these, or would you get an Audi TT convertible, or would you get a Porsche Boxster or something? Of course you'd get this. You'd go Japanese. And your forced induction thing, this is not a statement about this is better than forced induction. This is a statement about engineering purity, dude. That's the Honda thing.
What's faster?
No, it's not. It's about squeezing everything you can out of what you have. That's the whole Mighty Car Mods philosophy. That's why you love these crappy Daihatsus. It's about squeezing what you can out of them.
All right.
Right? But sorry, yeah, continue telling me. So far,
they're expensive,
it's got no turbo and it's expensive.
So they were aimed at people like in their 30s to 50s. Their official marketing merchandise was like, we're aimed at professionals. Basically, it was an expensive car to make for good reasons, like the crazy X-frame and the engine being mounted back. This is not cheap stuff to do.
Yeah.
But it means no one who was into cars could afford it. You had to wait.
That is not true.
40 years before you could afford to buy it, dude.
That's not true. Even though they only sold very small amounts in Australia, in the States they sold like over 100,000 of them. And as you say, some of those are making almost 1,000 horsepower.
With forced induction.
This is not a forced induction versus naturally aspirated debate. I just can't express enough how awesome this car is.
Seriously, cut the crap, man.
I'm not cutting the crap. I'm not cutting it. What are you talking about?
This is a really, really expensive way to take the piss about me and convertibles and stuff, dude.
I'm not taking the piss.
I know you got all weird
I'm
about
not taking the piss.
I got a convertible.
You think I don't like it, and I'm taking the piss of you.
Dude, you had Sylvias and all-wheel drive turbo Foresters and like mad little Daihatsus, and then you've done something weird and gone and bought this thing that's got VTEC. You're on Captain Turbo, and now you're like Captain VTEC, yo.
Nah, dude.
When you got your good ship Captain VTEC, Choo-chooing. No, you're not even choo-chooing. You're doing some weird cam shift. Let's make strange induction noises. Yeah, that. Oh, look, Captain VTEC. Captain VTEC's coming into port. Dude, cut it, man.
I'm not taking the piss.
You can turn this off.
I'm not taking the piss. I'm not taking the piss. This is like a very, very expensive practical joke, dude. As if I would go and buy this car. To get a good one, you got to spend 25 or 30 grand. If I wanted to like play a practical joke on you, I'd just take a photo of you in your MX-5 and put it on Facebook so you can see how bad it looks.
It'd be a photo of the back of the car because you'd be getting chopped.
Are you what?
Yeah.
You think your MX-5's faster?
Of course it is.
Oh my God! You think your 1.6 litre MX-5 is faster than VTEC?
Dude, 200 horsepower at the rear wheels, of course it is.
Dude, I'll destroy you.
No, you won't.
No, you think your Mazda MX-5 is going to beat this?
Dude, you know what?
A $75,000 sports car. Honda Brilliance.
It's been blessed by Turbo Yoda. He's put the force into the car.
What are you doing on Wednesday night? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, are you at the MX-5 club? You guys like drinking coffees and talking about other like bird life and stuff?
No, we do. We do the mocha latte things.
Dude, how about you come down to the drag strip instead and I'll show you what this Honda power is all about.
Are you gonna get smashed if we go? Why would you do that?
Dude, Wednesday night, look at this turbo fall in his Skyline. Oh, he's scared. He's scared.
No, he's gonna beat you. He's got like 300 at the rear wheels. You got like a 2 litre little.
It's not me.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, Hondas. This is the thing. Now that I've owned a Subaru, I totally get what it's all about. It's like you put your tent in the back, you put your yak in there and the gaff tape to wrap him up. I totally get that now.
So now
you drive along in the rain.
The only thing you can fit in here is frogs and you tape them up.
Dude, there's more room in the back of this than your MX-5. MX-5's enough room for a box of condoms and lube, and that's all MX-5 owners use them for. This, you got enough room for a picnic. You can take a nice lady out for lunch or dinner or whatever you like, but in this case, I'm going to take you out to dinner. I'm going to serve you your balls on a plate. Wednesday night, if you're up for it, I'll see you at the drag strip. I'll dominate you. MX-5.
You're going to lose, dude.
You think your MX-5 is going to...
It's going to...
Dude, let me remind you. Let me remind you.
Sorry, I thought we might have been going fast, but I was mistaken.
Oh, dude, you're in so much trouble. Wednesday night, you're done.
All noise, no
You're
go,
all bone. What are you talking about? The most powerful 2-litre production engine ever.
Doesn't mean it's fast.
What do you mean? Are you crazy?
I can't believe boost gauge.
Well, it doesn't need a boost gauge. It's too fast for a boost gauge. Unbelievable. I thought you'd like it.
You're gonna get
it's like chopped. You know what?
You're gonna get chopped.
I know why you're pissed off, because you thought the roads to life was all exclusive for you and your MX-5 mates, and now that I've got a panoramic view of the universe, you're all upset.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah, of course I'm serious. What are you talking about?
It's a Honda.
Yeah. Oh! Dude, millions of people can't be wrong. There's millions and millions of VTEC happy unicorn fighting people all over the planet. I'm wearing the VTEC grin, dude.
It's Honda and the whole Honda thing, and you know, you had a Nissan and an S15. Yeah.
What? What's the problem?
I don't know.
You wanted to be Mr. Roadster Life. I'm the only guy who has the mad convertible car, and now you're not. Because I have a car that not only is like awesome and is better and faster than your MX-5, you just feel like I'm all cliquing in on your cliquey Roadster gang, your new mates who all hang out drinking whatever that weird green juice is they drink.
So what are you gonna do to it anyway? Like it's
nothing.
Nothing. Mighty car, nothing.
Yeah. It doesn't need anything done, man. It's already low enough, it's fast enough, but it does everything that it needs to do. Right now.
Okay.
Will it be modified? Yes, it will. Of course it will, Martin. Because this is Mighty Honda Mods now. You know? So yes, it will be modified. But for now, the thing is, it's a totally new car. It's a new experience. I'm not part of the forums. I'm not part of the scene. I don't get it. So what I want to do is drive it for a couple of months, see what the car does well, see what the car doesn't do well, and then modify it based on what the car reveals to me. There's no use just modifying by numbers, getting on a forum and go, do this, because it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yep.
I did that with my Forester, right? Everyone's like, you got to do coilovers, put coilovers in. That was stupid. I'm still putting cream on my ass. It was just terrible, you know? But the internet told me to do it, so I did it. So anyway, that's the thing. And also, Martin, you're saying, it's a Honda, it's a cool thing. You really think millions of people around the world are wrong?
I'm convinced that you just did this Because you want a convertible. Because I got an MX-5 and secretly you love it and you're like, oh, I wish I had it. But I can't copy you and get the same thing.
I do not secretly love it,
Yeah,
dude.
because you don't want to get the same thing. So you're like, you sat there and thought, oh, maybe I'll get like, what's the next best thing? Because, you know, an MX-5 is the best, you know, two-door roadster. This one,
you think I'm
turbo.
taking the piss, don't you? You
I
think
do.
it's all a joke?
I think you're just doing it to try and smash, but my MX-5 would smash that
Dude, it will
S2000.
not! That in its stock form will destroy your MX-5.
No.
It will destroy it. We said that, dude.
No
Wednesday
chance.
night. If these guys want to see it, I'll go to the drags in the S2000, smash your MX-5. What do you think? What do you think?
All right.
It's a deal.
Yep.
All right. S2000, MX-5, Wednesday night at the drags. I'll smash you.
Say goodbye to your
man.
S2000.
No, I'm not doing crazy
gonna
pink slips.
destroy you,
This is
man.
not Fast and the Furious,
Like I say,
man.
it's gonna
This is
explode.
S2000 beats the MX-5.